It's not the end, and I'm ready to fucking just flourish now.
This summer has no fucking clue what's coming their way.
No idea.
Men will fear us.
Oh, yeah.
I do not understand how you stay with your high school sweetheart and don't experience life.
I think it's impossible to like learn who you are individually when you are with someone for that long.
I walked into a bar Sunday night and I saw the hottest man I've ever seen in my entire life, pulled him into a photo booth and started making out with him. That is fear in that man's eyes that I saw.
What like makes you go viral? I feel like you have to also like say things that are controversial. And
Like
you also have to get people mad.
The shit I talk about, I'm like, so last weekend, I had a guy over. Did we fuck? I don't know. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Tall Blonde. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Tall Blonde. We have someone you've probably seen before on TikTok with over, not even, I was gonna say almost, over 500,000 followers. This is Izzy Santulli. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Okay. Who is a beauty and lifestyle content creator and a podcast host of Not So Silent.
Wait, I love this intro.
Did you like it?
So cute.
I wrote this myself.
I love it.
I'm not great at words, but I did it.
No, I loved it. That was really good.
Thank you.
Hi, guys.
Do you do an intro for your guests?
No.
Okay, so she's
I
also
should.
recently started a podcast.
Yes.
So we have a lot in common right now. And we're both living the Toronto girl life.
Yes.
We've both been in relationships. We both share way too much online.
Yes. Oversharing is an issue.
But what I need to know is why Not So Silent?
Why?
Why the name? Why did you come up with that?
I went viral. I'm gonna put my leg up.
Yeah, do
I went
whatever the fuck you
viral
want.
for silent reviews, like beauty silent reviews.
Yes.
So I honestly didn't come up with the
And
title
that's still
myself.
what you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I've honestly stopped doing it for a bit because I'm like, are people still like eating it up? Like, do people still want to see this? And I posted one recently, and I'm like, oh, people are still eating it up. So I'm like, okay, like I'll continue to do it. But I went viral for that, and I'm like, okay, like a podcast is so different than that. I'm gonna be talking. I'm gonna be oversharing. I'm gonna be saying so much shit. And I was going through titles. I was like, oh, like tea time. No, that's basic. Like I feel like everyone does that. And then my manager's like, wait, what about Not So Silent? Shout out Shauna. And I was like, hold on, because that is it.
And that's what you started with. That's what you like. It makes
just
so much
clicks.
sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, this is perfect. So on brand for me. And I'm like, I feel like my OGs will also understand because they'll be like, oh my God, this is like amazing. So
and
smart.
this is, I mean, I think I've seen you at one event before.
Really?
I
Which one?
think. Were you at one of the, oh shoot, what's that? Pilates? Solace.
No.
No?
No.
I swear you were there.
Probably another bitch.
And yeah, you're like, it wasn't
Not me.
But I swear I've seen you, maybe it wasn't Solace, but I swear I've seen you at one.
Maybe. Honestly, I was stalking you.
Okay.
And you looked familiar. So like maybe we have.
We're not just the bitches that we see online.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, so I've seen you on TikTok.
Yeah.
We're like, no, I swear I've seen you in person.
I swear I've seen you. Like,
but
I remember
we've seen
you.
each other so much online that we probably think we've seen each other in person.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
but even like your merch, like the shh kind of face is like so cute. It's so fitting.
Yeah.
But I do feel like even though I don't know you, because you're so authentic and it's hard to come by, because I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of people, how they are online are not how they are in person.
Yeah, no.
No, it pisses me off.
I could talk about that for hours. I'm not
It
even
pisses
going
me
to
the fuck
start
off.
because this is going to be so long.
And I'm trying. Like, I can't be fake. I'm a one-hit wonder. I'm whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when I see someone being like, I haven't gotten anything done to my face, and then they're doing like a video about these, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I can't
stand that. I actually can't stand that.
It's crazy.
I can't.
Is that like your biggest pet peeve, or do you have like something else a bone to pick with the
No, I would say
influencer?
that's like my number one pet peeve. Like when I meet someone, I'm like, I can also tell like if you're being like genuine. Like I have that weird,
talent?
I have that weird sense where I'm like, no, like you're being weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I will never speak to you again. Fine, that's fine. But yeah, I hate when people are like so different online and then in person I meet them and they're like so different. That's why I always say, I've said this multiple times, I'm like, I never want people to be like, you are so different.
Yeah.
When I met you in person.
Well, because won't they just unfollow you and be like, fuck this
like,
girl?
She's fake.
Yeah.
I never want, and I'm like, the whole point of having a platform, isn't it to be your fucking self?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yeah, no, I fucking hate that.
The best compliment I think ever, and you may or may not agree with this, is oh my God, like you made a brand just being yourself.
Yes.
And I'm like, that to me is bliss because not a lot of people can do that or they just don't feel comfortable to do that.
Yeah.
So the fact that we are doing, well, do you think?
I feel like,
do you sense a,
not
the same for me?
No, I feel like you're like on my vibe too. Like we're the same, like, I feel like also like when people go viral, they think they have to be someone that they're not. Like,
right.
I feel like they're like, okay, like this is the influencers, like this is what they do. So I have to do what they're doing to get their success.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, bitch, no.
No.
Like you can literally be you.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you can do.
And people are going to relate to you more if you are yourself and you share your insecurities, you share your tough times, whatever it is. Like the amount of times that it's pained me to show or share like a video that I don't think I looked good in or I had a pimple in or whatever it is, but I just did it, that people actually liked it more than I thought they would is crazy.
And you always think that no one's going to understand and no one's going to relate because it's such a unique story of yours. But then you say it and then everyone's like in the comments, oh my God, like I'm going through the exact same thing. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, wait. Okay.
Or like, thank you for posting this and talking about this.
Yes. That's like what matters, I feel like, the most.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we skipped over all of this, but tell me about how you even got into content. When did you start? Because you posted something very recently about maybe it was a 9 to 5. You were at a desk.
Yes.
And you were like, how did I know that my life was going to be so changed?
Yeah.
So I saw that and I was like, wait, what the fuck were you doing before?
Yeah. So, oh my God, I feel like I lived 7 different lives. I used to be a lash tech.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
I was one of those Toronto girls.
You were people's favorite lash tech because you were like speaking real. People are telling you stories about how they're like fucking their friend's boyfriend and you're like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Craziest stories.
I'm fucking up your lashes right now.
But I was a lash tech. I worked, I didn't work a 9 to 5. I worked at an office though. I had an office job. But I never worked there full time. It was always part time. And I did like always something on the side, whether it was like lashes. I also did affiliate marketing for a while. And I feel like affiliate marketing led me to the love of social media and like what I do now.
Why?
I feel like because affiliate marketing is like posting on social media, like kind of being like, and you're influencing people to, do whatever it is. So I feel like that was like, wait, I kind of love this. Not promoting a platform, but promoting myself as a brand. I'm like, I love it. I love also going on my stories and just talking like randomly. Like I love connecting with people that way. What else was I doing? I was doing school for a bit. Well,
where'd you go?
I went to York University for dance.
Oh, shut the fuck up. This girl can dance.
I grew up dancing. Like I danced competitively.
Okay, we're doing another podcast and we're gonna make drinks with Devin. It was in the building. And we're gonna see a dance off as to who is the best dancer here.
Perfect.
I'm gonna practice my salsa.
Yes.
Cha-cha slide.
Yes.
And you guys can pick a different genre.
Perfect.
But I chose that.
Yeah, I'll do ballet.
Perfect. Oh, is that what you studied?
Well, I studied like a bunch. Like I studied dance as like a whole.
Ballet just makes my toes curl.
It's fucked. I did ballet. I did acro. I did hip hop. I did jazz. I did lyrical. Like I did everything. Like I grew up doing that. But my thing was
so
like
you're an athlete.
I guess.
You're like,
I guess I am. But I grew up doing everything. So I was like, I honestly it's not my passion though. Yeah. It's never my passion. I'm like, I want to go to school to be a teacher, actually. I wanted to be a teacher.
No way.
Yeah. And I was like...
What was your aspiration? Like a high school teacher, a gym teacher, a dance teacher?
My aspiration was just to get a job. Like, I did not give a fuck.
Like, I just want to make fucking money.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't even, like, know what else I would do. Because nothing drew me in. Like, I'm like, I hate, like, every fucking subject in the world. I'm like, I feel like a teacher is the easiest thing to do. Yeah. So... I majored in dance just because I was like, it's an easy degree. I can graduate and then I can go into teaching, whatever it is. I dropped out of my 3rd year because I was like, I can't stand this.
3rd year, you were so close.
Yes.
Did your parents fucking kill you?
Okay, so crazy. I didn't tell my parents that I dropped out for like maybe a year and a half. I was telling them that I was doing it online because it was during COVID.
Fuck did you hide? Okay.
It was during COVID, so they were like, okay, like that's fine. And then I remember my dad asked me for.
Were you living at home or were you living
at home?
Oh,
I still live at home.
So you had to pretend you were on fucking Zoom calls.
Yeah. So I was just. It was actually insane. But I eventually told them, and they were just mad at me because I lied about it. They're like, you know what? We don't care.
But like, why did you feel like you couldn't tell us the truth?
Yes. They're very, like, by the book parents. My dad's old school Italian. Like, that's how they were grown up. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't blame any of the parents that grew up in that generation. But I'm like, guys, just trust me. Like, give me a few years. Trust me. And then now they don't say They're like, okay, we get it now. Like, we get it.
And it's crazy because I do relate to you on that in a sense of, like, I did fashion as my undergrad. So obviously different than dance, but like in a still creative atmosphere, which didn't all the time come out as that much money unless you were really good in it.
Yes.
So my parents kind of gave me like a weird look when I was going into that. And then when I started social media and taking pictures of everything, my parents were like, what the fuck are you doing? Mm-hmm. And then it's like now, no, it's a whole career path that has more money than a lot of different other places. Yeah. Or avenues. So it's crazy in a sense of look at me now or just give me a minute was exactly my mentality too for so long, like because years.
I feel like we know inside that we're like, I'm just not a school person. Like I was going to classes and I was like, what am I learning? Like, what is this bullshit?
You're entertaining. And that's what it is. It's like you have a way in which that like, have people told you, I'm clearly illiterate. Yeah. Have people told you that you could be like
me?
I work on it every day.
Yeah.
Have people told you that you could have like a reality TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. People tell you that too?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm waiting. I'm like,
should we start one together?
I'm like, so are you gonna ask me?
Like, wait, that's so fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I can't sit in a lecture hall and what am I learning?
No.
Doing what? I also can't sit in one spot.
Would you do a TV show?
Yeah.
What TV show would you do?
Okay. I was thinking of applying for Love Island.
So I did. Well, they asked me. They reached out.
Stop.
I would have fucked with Leah so hard.
Oh my God.
I would have probably left with Leah.
Yeah.
I would have won with Leah. Like, I don't even know.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. When did you start TikTok?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just like going back because these are the questions I have, and like some people.
I also go off like topic. Like I don't even remember the last question you asked me. I feel like I talked about something totally different.
Same.
Okay. I started TikTok
because you're at 500,000.
Yeah.
So was it like a quick jump, fast jump, quick jump, fast jump, slow jump?
I would say it was definitely a quick jump. Like I started the silent reviews, and it was kind of just like an insane amount of followers per day. And to the point where I actually got banned. Like, I think TikTok thought, like, it was, like, bots because it was going up so quickly. I got banned, and I was so upset.
Was it banned or it's not called ghost, shadow banned?
No, I was, like, banned. Like, my account was not there.
Like, you look up my name. Did you get it back?
I literally, like, I think every single day I reported a, what's it called?
Bot?
No, I reported, like, not a referral, bro. What's it called?
Referral. This is not Raya. Okay, like, bitch.
I like basically emailed them every day saying hi, hello. Like they banned me for being underage even. I'm like, what are you talking about? No. Yeah. Yeah.
You fucking killed it.
It was insane.
No, and like
quick jump for sure.
I followed you on TikTok for a bit before for the silent reviews, like on my main page.
Yeah.
And then so like I saw when you posted your podcast.
Yeah.
So I was listening. Like I've watched like 7. No, like I think I've watched them all. Except for one, because I looked at it yesterday to creep you again, just to get like, you know, when like you do your little quick before you have a guest on.
Yeah.
So I like refresh my memory. But I think there was one with a girl, a mom.
Style Hard?
Something like that. Yeah, that I haven't watched yet.
Okay.
But you grew so fast since you posted it.
On there too, yeah.
Amazing.
Insane. And
like that's
crazy.
That's what I dreamed, and I've been a lot slower. But you like, and then I like creeped your thing, and you know how you kind of analyze. I'm like, no, like she's doing exactly what she needs to do. Like you are speaking the same way, the same style, everything as you are, and you're clearly just that type of person. But like, it's perfect segue into it. Yeah. So you've really killed it. Is there any tips and tricks if anyone was like
wanting to start a podcast?
Yeah, or like wanting to start anything and like have a brand for themselves and have a name that they can carry on, whether it's merch, whether it's podcast, whether it's, you know?
I feel like people ask me this, like my audience asks me this all the time. Like, how did you do this? Like, how did you build a brand for yourself? How did you start social media? And I'm like, just start.
Period. Just fucking start.
But like my thing is like it's not that complicated.
It's
not that like just start and be yourself. Like stop trying to be like, oh, like okay, she's doing this. Like I was talking about in the beginning. Stop trying to act like every person you see and be yourself.
But also be a little bit more dramatic. Like be a bit more like bring the fucking energy.
I feel like you kind of have to. Like people ask me sometimes in my videos. They're like, "Why are you screaming?" I'm like, "Bitch, I gotta scream a little."
Literally.
Like, to get you
like, are you that mean? I'm like, kind of, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like,
yes. I feel like you kind of have to.
Yeah. Like, you hate men. I'm like, I do, but I do even more when I'm speaking to you guys.
Yeah. And I remember my recent episode I made was about me talking about men, like what I look for in a man and like my past
don't worry, I've seen it, babe.
And the clips went viral, which great, but it was all old mad men in my comments.
Yeah.
Saying like, oh, you're not any better. I'm like, bitch, I know.
Any press is good press. Right. Any press. Like I blew up when I was living in New York, which was not a year ago, half a year ago now.
Wow.
And I was just talking about dating because like I was dating in New York and I didn't live with anyone. I didn't have many friends because I just moved there. And that's when I blew up. And like my manager at the time, who isn't my manager now, but she was like, any press is good press. Like some people were shitting on me.
Yeah.
But I was on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's more views, that's more whatever. So just like what you're saying is, yes, some will come with negative comments, but at the same time, if they're not butthurt, offended by what you're saying because they don't have it the way that you do, they're probably going to give some hate.
And I feel like back to like what you asked, like what like makes you go viral or like how can you help someone?
Just get started?
I feel like you have to also like say things that are controversial. Like everything that I've said that's controversial has blown up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, period.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
But that's what you think.
And
like
you also have to get people mad. I'm sorry. Like you have to get people mad.
Say how you feel.
Say what you feel without being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Obviously. But like say how you feel and that's what I'm saying. Be yourself. And like that's how you are. Like you hate men. Like, I hate men too. So this is our brand.
Sorry. There's a man here.
There's a man
we don't
literally
hate
in the room.
We don't hate boys. We hate men.
Yep. Right.
There's no men here. Yes. There's only boys. Do you hate women, would you say, or is you're a feminist? Perfect.
Oh, that's so good.
So now that we're kind of talking about men or boys,
like that's so good. Yeah.
You see that obviously a lot of my content is dating.
Yes.
And it could be because I was just obsessed with men for my entire life.
Right.
But it stuck.
Yeah.
It just stuck.
Yeah.
Would you be okay with digging into your 5-year relationship? Because we do have some questions from people asking about dating questions. But I have a few questions just in a sense of we've both been in relationships. We've both gotten over breakups, been through breakups, tough times, all of this. What is like, even if you don't want to explain the story time of it, can you give us a spark note as to like maybe this is when you knew it was done, this is where you knew that you had to get over it, this is how you got over it, or whatever kind of comes to mind when you're thinking of it?
Okay, so where do I even start? It feels like so long ago, but it wasn't.
How long ago was that?
I think almost 2 years now. Well,
that's pretty long.
I guess that is pretty long. But
the shit I talk about, I'm like, so last weekend, I had a guy over. Did we fuck? I don't know.
But yeah, I guess 2 years is a fucking long time.
2 years is a long time.
Yeah.
I'm a different person, but.
True. But honestly, like, we're high school sweethearts. We met in high school.
No way.
And I was 15. He was 16. So we were very young. Very, very, very young. We were kids. I had no boyfriend before him. Like, he was my first everything.
Okay.
So.
Everything.
Shit. Yeah. So I feel like, how do I say this without being...
Say it how you want to say it.
It was really good. It was a good relationship.
Well, you stayed for 7 fucking years.
Right. It was a good relationship, I feel like, until it wasn't. Like, it started when the bad times overweighed the good times. And I'm like, we were both just kind of like, what is happening here? There was a lot of arguments, lots of arguments from me. Like, I would start some. he would start. So I'm like, it was, I
Pent
wouldn't
up
say,
energy?
yeah, I wouldn't say it was like one-sided at all. Like there wasn't one person in the wrong. I feel like we were both just kind of fed up with each other. We had resentment. We would go on breaks all the time, which I'm like,
you were also so young, so like
yes,
you're learning who you both are individually.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think also to like respond to that, I think it's impossible almost to like learn who you are individually when you are with someone for that long.
Period.
Like it's I don't think it's possible.
I don't understand, like seriously, and this people could disagree. I do not understand how you stay with your high school sweetheart and don't experience life. Like
Yeah.
I've never been so comfortable in myself since I've been single for 2 years.
Yeah.
Like that's when I realized who I was.
Yeah.
It wasn't when I was with people because I was seeking for their love, their attention, and trying to please them.
Yeah.
Is that what you kind of meant?
I feel like 100%. Like you can't, even though you think you might be like focusing on yourself, like you're not, because you're in this like entanglement, you're in this relation, you don't even know yourself.
And as a woman, you think more about the man, like how would he feel? Yeah, when they're not fucking doing that.
Yeah, and I just feel like we would go on breaks, whatever, like to kind of make the long story short, went on a few breaks. I feel like when relationships start going on breaks, it's like, why? Like there's no point. I don't believe in breaks.
No, breaks are fucking stupid.
So,
I've done it, but like I had to learn from it.
Exactly. I'm like, we did the breaks. And then honestly, like we kind of both were like single for a while before the initial or before the actual breakup. So messy it was, but I feel like, yeah, a lot of shit was going down. We were fighting a lot. And then just like one day, like he kind of texted me and he was like, oh, by the way, no, I think I texted him and I was like, hey, oh, no, he was being very like distant for like.
I fucking hate that. Gives me
like,
anxiety,
it was, like,
but
weird distance. Like we were technically not together. We were on our break thing, whatever.
Of course, yeah.
But he was being very distant to the point where like he would be like, hi, oh, like one word responses. He's never done that to me, like ever. So I was just like, this is weird vibes.
You're uncomfortable.
I'm
like,
uncomfortable.
What the fuck's happening?
And when I was getting that energy, I feel like I'm very like anxious attachment. So when someone's giving me that energy, I'm chasing you. So I was chasing him, and I was like, oh, like what are you doing now? Like, can I come here with you? Like, blah blah blah. Like, can I come drop this off at your house? I just kept.
You're trying to make up for it,
right? Mm-hmm. And there got to a point where he was like, no, because we're done. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean we're done? And he's like, we're not together anymore. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck's
that would have fucked me up.
It was very crazy. Like I remember I was sitting in my bed and I was just like looking at my phone and I was reading the messages and I was in that moment, I was in flight or fight mode. Like I was fighting for the relationship and I was like, don't leave. Like I love you. This and that. Because what else am I supposed to do?
You
I'm
thought
fighting at that point.
That was the end.
Yeah. And he was just like, no, I'm still here. If you ever need anything, deuces, basically.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wait a minute, is this real? I started like spiraling.
Also, how are you doing that? If I felt so much for you, how are you walking away? Like it doesn't make any sense. Like as a woman with so much emotion, every time a man has ever walked away from a situation, even if I ended it but like wanted them to fight for me, I'm like, how are you leaving when we had so much between us? Like it made no sense to me.
That was the part that like
destroyed you.
Really fucking me up. Can I swear on here?
You can fucking do whatever the fuck you want.
I swear a lot on mine. But that's the part that really fucked me up because I'm like, we both went our own ways. Like we were single for a while during the break. We did things with other people. Mm-hmm. Okay. But I was just like, we also have been together for so long that
end up back.
How can you just, that was my mindset.
How can you write that off?
Again, maybe that was a wrong mindset to have at the time. But I was just like, how are you just also leaving without an explanation and even a phone call or like even an in-person type of breakup? So that really blew my mind a little bit. And I was like, holy fuck, like I need to go to therapy.
Yeah.
Like this is actually fucked up. And I remember, I went to therapy. It helped a lot. Love therapy.
Same.
But I remember I wrote him. Oh my God. This is so crazy.
Uh-oh, I'm scared.
I wrote him. Okay, so a little bit of a backstory. We used to work at the same place. So my office job, he worked there as well.
Oh yes. My God, this is messy.
Want to know something else that's so crazy? His mom was my manager.
Dude.
So
you were fucking the managers then.
the way I got that job was from him.
Yeah.
You know, so
no, take everything you can get, girl.
I love that. Honestly, I love that job. It was so easy. I worked at a real estate brokerage. It was easy.
Good
like,
for you.
Appointments,
Put
whatever.
that on your fucking
like it was
resume.
great. I worked there for 5 years, but then after the breakup, I was like, how am I supposed to walk into this building, say hello to his mother that is now not, you know, a friend or whatever. It's now just a manager. Like
that's anxiety provoking.
Right.
That's itching.
It was bad.
It would make me want to crawl out of my skin.
It was, and like, it was just like so. I remember even calling.
You're also heartbroken.
Yeah. So honestly,
if I can say that, is that
yes?
Yeah.
Yes. I was going into work. Whenever it was quiet in that building, I would just cry. I would just cry my entire shift. I would like run to, if someone was walking into the building, I would like run to the washroom real quickly and like wipe my tears and like make sure I looked like okay.
Try to come back better.
And not fucking high. Like I didn't want people to think I was high because my eyes were so red from crying. So
you're like, I'm not high.
I'm not high. I'm just heartbroken. But yeah, it was crazy. I had to, the only reason I quit that job is because I couldn't walk into that building anymore.
Wow.
I couldn't. And I didn't have a backup. I didn't have nothing. And then that's when TikTok just went insane for me.
See, some people don't believe that everything happens for a reason.
Crazy timing.
But everything happens for a reason.
Insane timing. Yeah, I agree.
He doesn't believe in fate.
Let me tell you a story that will change your mind.
Here goes it.
Speak. So I had, when I was doing affiliate marketing, I had this desk that he built for me. It was.
Can you explain what exactly affiliate marketing is? Because I feel like I'm like thinking, I feel like
so it's basically you're marketing for a company or a platform.
Like, are you doing UGC? User-generated content?
So the affiliate marketing I was doing was for an online platform. It was like for like trading crypto and like that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So there's different types. Like I think there's a hair brand that does affiliate marketing as well. I don't remember what the name is.
Don't you dare say the one that I'm thinking of because they scammed me. I was scammed by a hair care company.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
For fucking like 7 years. I was paying monthly to them and I was just like, what the because I was on their thing and then they made me like
Oh no.
That's a story for off camera.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me after.
But yes.
But yeah, so anyways, I was doing that. I had this really huge obnoxious desk that he built for me. And it was so big. Like I couldn't even fucking walk around.
I love when a man builds shit.
Yeah. He was great. Like he used to build things. Like he was
or makes like you that. A dirty martini.
But yeah, and I was just like, honestly, after we broke up, I'm like, I need to get rid of everything in my room that reminds me of him. I'm like, I need to get rid of this motherfucking desk that I can't even maneuver. I had to like squish myself to go around it. It was fucked.
Honestly, that motherfucker, you might not say it, I'll say it. Fuck you for building too big of a desk. Okay? Like, if we have to shimmy around it, that's your bad. You should know the measurements. You know what I mean? Yes. Like, nothing, you were, you had to get rid of it.
I was like, I can't do this anymore.
You were forced.
So much room.
Yeah.
I was like, get rid of it. I changed like my entire room around too. And that's when I was like, wow, I have room for a vanity.
Oh, perfect.
And then I got that vanity, and then I started.
Who needs a fucking desk?
Yeah. And I also had so much makeup and skincare from
brands.
School's over. I had so much makeup and skincare. No, this is before I started even getting PR.
Oh, yeah. Just in general.
Yes.
So you were a makeup girl.
I was a makeup, and skincare. I had a lot of it. All of my paychecks went to Sephora. Same. I would buy so much makeup, skincare. And then I was like, let me get a vanity. I put all my stuff in it. I started making videos at that vanity. I started doing silent reviews there. And then that's when I blew up. And I was just like, okay, this is crazy to think about. But if I didn't break up with him, there was no reason to get rid of the desk. Then there's no reason to get the vanity. And then I wouldn't have made videos at the vanity. And then look where I am.
And scene. This is the end of the podcast. Enough has been said. If you don't take, I'm kidding.
I tell that story to everyone.
But if you don't believe in fate after that, do you switch your mind?
Okay.
No? Bullshit.
I don't agree.
I fucking think everything happens for a damn reason. Yes, and I mean, like, I didn't hate New York, but it was a love-hate relationship. And if I didn't leave, I wouldn't be where I am today.
See? Yeah.
So I think that is also
But if that situation happened to someone else that wasn't motivated.
with what you're saying, in a sense of like fate it is what you make it.
Yeah.
So I guess we're two different people using a situation that's shitty and making it into a good situation. Yeah. But like, fuck, like, if we don't do that, what's going to happen? We're going to mope around and not make any money and be miserable for the rest of our lives. Like you kind of got to pick.
You have to do something.
Yeah. Yeah. So we did good. We all did good. Yeah. And it's a way of life, but it's also like, holy shit, that's a big thing that you have to pick yourself up from. Yeah. Shake yourself off. Turn your like, people are probably still being like, oh, like, are you okay? How are you doing? You're like, I don't even want to hear that right now. I'm trying to change my life. Yeah. Which is like crazy because not even the desk. Like I'm sure so many other things reminded you of it too. And 7 years, regardless if it's a full 7 years or if it's 7 years on and off every 5 weeks, it's still a long time being with someone and spending your life and having them like family to you. Yes. Why are we both like knocking?
I'm like,
I'm like,
is it close enough? Can people hear me? I'm like screaming. I'm like, literally, I think people can fucking hear me.
Fuck, we are the loudest people I've ever had here. But no, I agree. And I think you're killing it. And I'm proud of you. I don't know you that well, but I'm proud of you.
Yes, we're both killing it.
We need to leverage each other, guys.
Yes.
But I'm happy that you explained that because I think a lot of people also, regardless if it was that long, short, or whatever, people go through that. And your first relationship and your first heartbreak, I think, is so hard. Yeah. I'm only 1 year older than you, but I've been through 2 long distance, not long distance, but long relationships, 1.5, 1.4. Wow. And the second one was easier because in the sense of, you know that it's not all over for you. You understand that you can go through that really low in your life and you can still live without them in the future. So I think that it's all a learning lesson, but also like 100%. You might have kids some days and that might say, oh my gosh, he broke my heart. And you're going to say, lessons. He's not going to be the last one that's going to break your heart, baby. Like, keep going.
Honestly, like the first, like when it happened to me, I was like, this is the end. Mm-hmm. Like I'm about to die.
I thought there was nothing else.
I thought I was going to die.
Yep.
Like genuinely, like now I'm sitting here, I'm like saying that is so ridiculous.
No, I was 19 years old and I was like, so when we get married, like when we have children, like I didn't think that there was anything else. I was gonna go to Guelph University for a fucking man.
Yeah, no, see?
Who didn't even make it to the NHL. Sorry.
No.
That wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, no.
So everything happens for a reason.
No, I agree. 100%. I'm glad that it happened because like again, it's made us who we are today.
Yes.
You know, like if it didn't happen, again, I probably wouldn't be sitting here.
And you don't have to be everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah.
You are your own person. So if people break up with you, end with you, leave you, don't want to be with you, whatever it is, you should not be everyone's cup of tea. You should be your original person. Yeah. And if someone doesn't vibe with you, that's a good thing. Yeah. Because that means that you're not just the girl next door.
Right.
And like so nonchalant can just do whatever for you. Like you are your own person.
Yeah. Agreed.
Dating icks and things that now you've been dating for a little bit. It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Can I ask you what you do and don't like? Like, what are some of the icks that you're like, you know what?
Yeah, so
absolutely not.
I honestly am scared to date. Like, I went on like
scared.
Maybe, yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know. I feel like I don't know how to talk to men.
See, it's not you have to talk to them. It's like your friends. Like, I think honestly, you are so vocal, open, whatever. What's the worst that's gonna happen? You have a story for the fucking podcast.
I know.
You have a story for your friend. You have a story for your TikToks. True. Like nothing bad.
I need to just get out and do it a little bit, and then I'll be like, what the fuck was I scared of? Because that's how everything works. But I've dated a bit. I had a situationship that ended recently, which is again now that ended, I was like, first of all, why was that low key harder than my relationship? And then I was like, but I was prepared. Like now I'm like, it's not like you were saying, it's not the end, and I'm ready to fucking just flourish now. Like
you've been through hardships.
Just watch me, sir. Yeah. Like actually.
No, this summer has no fucking clue what's coming their way.
Like no idea. No idea.
Men will fear us.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I walked into a bar on Sunday night.
Yeah.
I walked straight in. I saw the hottest man I've ever seen in my entire life. Pulled him into a photo booth and started making out with him. That is fear in that man's eyes that I saw, but it worked out great.
Okay,
I mean,
I don't have that confidence to do that.
A few more of those and you'll have
that confidence. Should we go to the club after this?
No, we should. Well, there's a Leafs game tonight.
Oh my God. Are you going?
Well, we should all go. Well, like I have to drive home at 6 a.m. to fucking London, Ontario.
Oh my God.
As long as someone wakes me up, call me a few times.
Yeah. Oh God.
And then
I'll be asleep as well.
No, literally, like I told my roommate, I was like, if you want me to come out, you better fucking wake me up.
Yeah.
So that's it. I haven't even looked at these cards.
Really? You haven't.
I planned 3 for you, and I haven't even looked.
But yapping up a storm.
Okay, I said some spilling tea of the content creators. So these are some things that I've just thought of because, like, I feel like we're living a similar life in the whole content world. Brand events and brand trips. So I don't even like brand events. Like, I love brand events because I love the brands, but the way people at them are really irks me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I allowed to say irk still, or is that like so 20? Pisses me off.
Yeah. I agree. I haven't been, well, no, not that I haven't been, but when I first started getting invited to events, I was like, oh my God, events. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
I went to all of them. I started learning a little bit about how this industry works and how people are fake and like how people are just weird. Like, I feel like I go to events sometimes and I'm like, why am I here? Because I'm just so different. And I don't want to say that in like a weird ego, confident, testicle way.
I feel it.
But like, I'm just like, I'm so crazy and loud and everyone's so not.
And you're so authentic and genuine that like people are coming there dressed to the fucking nines. Sometimes they're wearing their prom fucking dress. I'm like,
insane.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like, is this the best night of your life? Because like, if it is, we need to rethink what we're doing on the other days.
Yeah, I was like,
events and things and like find each other, because once you find people that you actually fuck with, like, because I started and like blew up in New York, I met a few friends that I liked in New York that were like so genuine, so nice, so raw, so down to earth, that I genuinely would text them and be like, hey, like, are you going to this event? Yeah. And I was so excited when they were going, or we'd get ready together, or we'd go out for dinner after, you know? Yeah. And we'd have these things, but I don't have that in Toronto because I haven't had many good experiences. And I don't know if it's just because I haven't found that yet and I'm a bit newer to this, but like, I'm going there and I'm like, you've commented on like so many of my things. You follow me and you're acting like I don't exist. Like, I'm coming, I'm being like, hi. And they're like turning around. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I've heard also like, well, I've been in scenarios where like people run away from someone. And I'm like, bro, what is fucking happening right now?
Like, can we not just all have a good time? And no offense, but like, that's what's making it bad. Like, the brands are putting on these free booze, great setup for their merchandise. Yeah, every event that we're going to, food. Fucking love the food. It's always like these hors d'oeuvres, fancy as fuck. Or restaurant openings that it's a full fucking like 40-ounce steak in the middle. Yeah. But also like, they're doing everything right. Can we not get it right? Yeah. Like, take it upon ourselves to just have fucking fun.
Agreed.
And like meet people but it's so hard because people just aren't the same.
No.
So it's crazy. Spark notes of brand events, it's not what you see online.
It's not what you see online. And that's why I'm very picky and choosy with which events I go to now, because I'm like, also I kind of have anxiety going
so much anxiety alone.
Especially when I can't bring a +1 where I don't know any friends that are going. I have anxiety because of the experiences I've had at prior events. Like, people just being standoffish and people just like looking at you, knowing you, recognizing you, like we know each other again, like you were saying, and then turn the other way. I'm like, I feel awkward and I don't want to put myself in that environment. So why would I go?
Especially at something that you're getting, there's pictures around, there's this, there's that, there's people like, you know, thinking that you're someone. So like, you're under so much pressure initially. Yes. To have even more of an uncomfortable feeling on top of that pressure is just not needed.
It's not worth it.
Like, not needed.
It's not worth it.
So you don't go to many events anymore?
I don't go to many events anymore. I was the yes girl for a very long time.
Me too. I'm in that phase. Yeah. No. Because I moved here, so I'm like trying.
Yeah. You're going to get out of that real soon.
Yeah, I'm out of it.
You're out of it already.
Let's do our own event. Like,
bro, let's do it right here.
No, like a literal, like, okay, so we're hosting a live event.
That's so fun. I feel like that's so fun.
Devin on the cocktails.
Oh my God, behind the bar? Yeah.
Oh my God, the girls would go crazy for Devin.
Yeah.
Like, they would literally, did you used to be a bartender? Oh my God. Imagine Devin behind the bar, this little cutie being like blue-eyed bandit.
Yeah. Everyone would eat
behind
it
the thing, and then we're just joking, talking shit.
Yeah.
About Devin behind the bar. Like, that could be a fun
They eat it
event.
up.
We should keep that in our
We
pocket.
should do it.
Uh-huh.
There's so many plans we're coming up with right now. We need to write them down.
No, we're friends now. So fuck y'all. All the ones that haven't said hi to us at events, we're coming in strong.
Literally.
All three of us. You don't even know who's behind there.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna just show up one day.
And then they'll be like,
Who the fuck are these people?
But I have some good ones that I think you'll like.
Yeah.
Like some influencers that like I've vibed with that I think you'll really like.
Okay. Nice.
Like really like.
Okay, perfect.
So I think we need to have a chat after this.
Yes.
I don't want to name drop. I get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Have you ever like talked about someone online and given the name?
No.
Ooh.
Have you?
Unfortunately.
Wow. That's crazy.
But he cheated on me, so.
Oh, okay. Air that shit out.
Air that shit out
air
for
that
the
shit
world
out.
to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't do it anymore.
Okay. Yeah, no, I feel like I'm not going to do that.
Have you ever been in situations, obviously you just had a situationship, but have you been in situations where people didn't want to like get close to you, friendships, boyfriends, because you do social media and talk about so much of your life?
I feel like not really that I've like experienced. I feel like with my last situationship, he was very iffy about me sharing things, certain things.
Really? What holds you back? Which holds you back?
Yes. And I was just like, listen, I was like, this is my life. This is what I do.
This is what I'm choosing.
This is what I'm choosing. And I'm like, people come to me because I'm real. I'm not switching that up. And I'm not saying anything bad about you, babe. I would never shit on your name because, again, so much stuff has happened about my ex. Never once have I talked about his name. And I haven't ever been mean to him or disrespected him.
You could have posted a picture, shown it on a vlog.
Yeah.
You're not doing that.
Yeah. And
you are very much respecting other people's peace that you don't have to.
Right. And I'm like, I would never, you know me as a person, I'm not like that if shit went down with us.
I applaud you for that.
You know, thank you. But I feel like he was just still like, but like people are sending me this and asking me questions. I'm like, but you're the one that told your friends about what's happening between us. This is not me, babe. You know? So I'm like, I have to do what I have to do. This is my job. I do this for people. I'm helping people.
And you're not sharing lies. You're telling what happened to you, and that's your own business.
And I'm not even saying anything bad.
Yeah.
Realistically. But yeah, that was the only thing. Everyone else has been super like supportive. But also, can we talk about how it's like scary to make friends?
In what way?
Like doing what we do. Like you don't know people's intentions.
Can we
or
talk
even men?
Can we talk about jealousy?
Yeah.
Because like some people, and I feel, I don't know you that well, but I feel as though you're very much similar to me in a sense of like, I love that I'm getting noticed in things, going around and going out at night. I love that. But like, that's not what makes me, I don't feel superior than anybody that I'm with that don't get noticed. You know what I mean? Like, I love it and I want to create this community and whatever. But also, like, I'm not pushing somebody down because I'm getting noticed. I'm not being like, yeah, this is my moment. It's me.
Yeah.
No, like,
no.
I'm not doing that. But like, some people feel as though
they have that entitlement.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with
or
you.
they're like jealous because you're getting noticed and not them.
Yes.
Or you have more followers and whatever. And it's like, babe, like, I'm genuinely just being me, and I'm working so hard, just like this is a clothing brand or this is a shoe brand or makeup brand, whatever it is, on myself and on this. So like, let me thrive and be happy for me. But some people aren't like that. Yeah. Is that what you kind of were referring to when you said that?
And I feel like also I've had certain, well, I'm thinking of one person when I say this.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I've had like a scenario where like people, or this person, they're trying to one up me. So that kind of goes
or
into
use
like
what you're doing and like try to use it and be you, but do it a different way.
Yes. I'm like, and it's not even like they're doing like, okay, it's not even like they're doing anything for it to be like, whoa. Like you're literally doing nothing and you're just being egotistical and like, you know, it's just like things like that where I'm like, why? Like it's not even we're not competing here.
No.
There's no competition.
The competition should be with yourself. Like, how do I be better tomorrow, the next week, the next month, the next year than I was before, rather than how do I beat Izzy? Like, how do I do that? Like, it shouldn't be a competition between me and you. We should be, just like we're doing right now, on a podcast. You have a fucking podcast. I have a fucking podcast. We're doing this together because we're vibing. If we hated each other, we wouldn't do it. Right. But like, we're not using each other by any means. It's like, that should be it. And I'm not trying to take from you. It's just the fact of like, I think you are so funny, so fun, so outgoing that I'm like, I want to speak with you on my podcast.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, she has more followers than me on her podcast. I aspire to be it. That's amazing. And I love what you're doing, but I'm not you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to copy what you're doing because that's just not me.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing and hope that it gets to people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Period.
And that's what, so I go to therapy every Monday.
Period.
Listen, I'm a fucking loose cannon. I have a lot wrong with me, but I go to therapy, so I'm working on it.
Yeah.
But like, that's what I talk about sometimes is because recently I've had falling outs with I'm speaking about someone too, but like people that they almost use you for a brand event or a podcast or the context that you have now because people want you to come places because you have a following. And it's like, that's so uncool because like I was friends with you because I thought that you believed in me and you like whatever. Whereas when I tell you something, you're almost like mad at me for doing well. Yeah. And you're just using it to your benefit. Yes. Yeah. And I'm like, fuck you. And it pains me. And I want to.
You know why it bothers us? Because we don't understand that.
I could never in my life put myself into their shoes. Yeah. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I'm trying to help people. Like, if someone's like, oh, like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I'll give them an idea as to what I think will go viral for them or what I think would help or work for them. Yes. And it's like, I just don't understand how you could possibly say that you're my best friend and then talk shit about me to try to like lose followers and things. And I'm just like, that mind boggles me.
No, I couldn't. Like, just why? You know what? You are so unhappy with who you are that you have to put other people down. It's just simple.
It's jealousy. Jealous people say stupid things. Jealous people do stupid things. Jealous people try to take. And the only reason why they have hatred or hate or anything bad to say about somebody else might sometimes comes from you disrespected them, but a lot of times comes from you're doing something that they really want or they wish that they could achieve or that they wish they could have followed their dreams like you did, that they almost hate you for it. Yeah. And you haven't even done anything wrong. It's just in them that they can't let out.
They can't. They're too scared to actually do it.
They have something that's they gave up. So and they need to work on that themselves. Yeah. And that's fucking on therapy. That
was a really good conversation. That was a good segment.
We hit that. Okay, we're already 52 minutes in, so I need to ask you some of the questions that people wrote in. Oh no. Like we can't skip those. Yeah. So I need to make sure I'm not.
Oh goodness gracious.
Okay.
I'm sweating.
Really?
Everywhere.
I'm gonna quickly ask you a few questions, and you're gonna give me your take on it, and we'll bounce back. I'm trying not to show this card because it's the only one that's I couldn't print. And I don't even know where I am.
I'm scared.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Question 1.
Oh no, why are you doing that face?
No, I had to slide in the other card.
Okay.
Question 1. I have a nose job. Do I get it redone and potentially make it worse? Someone wrote this in.
Can you look to the side?
No, I didn't. This isn't me,
bitch.
Oh,
me?
Fuck off. Wait, this isn't you, bitch. This is someone writing it in.
Oh, about me?
No, about them.
Oh, about them.
Yeah.
I thought you were asking
aside. I'm like, you fucking bitch. My nose is
I thought we were talking about you.
No. Let's say Chantel. Okay,
so they want advice.
Chantel said,
oh, okay.
I hate my nose job. She fucking hates it.
Okay.
Do I get it redone and potentially make it worse? Now, I do have a friend, though, that got a nose job done. And it wasn't perfect, so she got it redone and it was great.
Yeah. I would say get it redone. I feel like.
Fuck it. If you're already halfway.
If it already sucks and you already hate it, it's going to. I don't know.
Try again and maybe this could be the best fucking thing of your life. If not, sue.
Yeah.
Sue them.
I agree. You have to do it. What are you going to sit there unhappy?
After pictures, talk about it, record everything.
Yeah, research a good place. Research a really fucking good place.
I hate my nose job, so definitely don't go back.
No. Not to the same place.
No. Like.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Go to Turkey, bitch.
Doctor whomever needs to not to touch your nose or see it again.
Yeah, no.
Being friends with the ex who dumped me and breadcrumbing. So this was just all they put.
Okay.
Being friends with the ex. So with an ex, who dumped me and breadcrumbs. So I looked up the definition of breadcrumbing.
Yeah, what does that mean?
You're so welcome that I did that. Because I didn't know either. So breadcrumbing is described as when you give an individual just enough. What does morsels mean?
Morsels?
When you give an individual just enough morsels of attention. Okay,
I'm just gonna of attention. Like
breadcrumbing. When you give an individual just enough attention, I'm just gonna skip all of that. Attention to keep them interested or hooked into the relationship or situationship without any intentions of really being together.
Okay.
So you're giving them enough attention to make them think that you're down, but you're never going to date them. That's what I'm getting from this. So the question was, being friends with my ex who dumped me, and he's breadcrumbing me.
Why are you friends?
Why the fuck? You can't be friends with an ex.
You cannot be friends with an ex.
Run.
You know what? It's almost...
Go on some dates because you need to see what else is out there because clearly this ain't it.
Yeah, no. Even situations, you can't be friends after.
There are billions of men in this world.
Yeah.
If there's one thing as to why you're breaking up with someone, whether it's cheating, shitty person, doesn't understand your values, doesn't think you're hot enough, then they're just not it. Because there's a million other people that will think you are it.
Yeah. And like you also, very important, work on yourself.
Work on yourself.
Because if you're also still in that friendship, you think very poorly of yourself that you're still in that. You know what I mean? So
can you explain that? Because some people don't get it. It's like, I think what you're saying is like self-love. Like understand that you don't want to devalue yourself to bring yourself to keep talking to someone to make them feel comfortable and yourself feel worse.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly it. Like listen to podcasts, journal, like go on a self-love journey because you will like.
I hate journaling.
Journaling sucks.
Fucking sucks.
It's so healing.
I started just writing my podcast notes down.
But you know what? That's perfect.
Perfect.
That works.
That is journaling.
That's fine.
I'm like, so what are we going to talk about today?
Yeah.
What event are me and Izzy going to do? What should I pitch?
What event are we going to start?
Yeah. How drunk can we get?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're saying spark note version of that.
Just leave.
Just leave.
Work on yourself.
You don't need to be friends with an ex. You can't be friends with an ex unless you quite literally would look at him and say, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah. Exactly.
Don't be friends with them until that happens.
Agreed.
How do I break from being so how do I and
drop the beat.
Okay, how do I break from being so self-conscious?
Honestly,
we're still working on it.
Girl, I'm still working on it too. Like that's why I was
yet.
like, whew. But like I feel like it goes back to like going on a journey of self-love, like experimenting, like going outside.
What is this journey? How do we get on it?
Like, honestly,
I feel like there's a bus and we just all need to hop on and be like, I love you, bitch.
It's the fucking scariest journey ever because you have to go out alone.
Wake up alone.
Experiment. See what you like, see what you dislike, see the type of
people
to the
gym
you like.
Alone.
Yeah, bro. It sucks. It sucks, but you need to do it. What was the question?
How do I break from being so self-conscious?
Where's I even going with that? You need to do it.
Your journey.
I don't know.
Your journey is your journey, not mine. Figure it out.
Figure it out, girlfriend.
I don't know what to say.
What do you think?
No, what I think is get self-love tattooed on your hand. And look at it every day because that's what helped me.
Yeah.
Also, like, find love in yourself. Like, I love who I am.
Yeah.
I love who I am. I know that I could work on some things. I want to be my hair blonder. I want to be taller. I want to be skinnier. I want to look better. Like, physically.
I feel like you're tall.
I am. I just came up with random things.
Oh, okay.
But like, I want to physically, there's things you could change.
Yeah.
But emotionally and something that you're going to be with for your whole entire life is you.
Yep.
Your values, the way you treat people, the way you come across, the energy that you give off and you leave in a room when you leave a get together, even with family. So it's like, how do you want that to be genuinely? How do you want to feel when you leave a situation? So it's like, once you're comfortable with that and once you work on that enough to be like, no, I left exactly how I wanted to be. And I am who I am. And I'm not fooling anyone. I'm not lying. I'm not disrespecting. Like, I am who I am. Then that's at a point where you're just like, no, even if a relationship fails, I don't need to work on myself. I can keep looking because I'm not the problem.
Yeah.
That's when you know I am who you just couldn't either handle it. You weren't enough for me. I wasn't enough for you. And that's just what it is. And that's when you can walk away with your head held high. It's shitty. but you're not moping over it as if you could change something.
Right. Yep. I agree.
That was a bit of a rant.
That was good.
That was kind of crazy.
Really good. I'm not good at like putting my thoughts into words. You're very good at that.
Me either.
No, but that was really good.
Really?
Yeah. You ate.
It's the martinis.
It's the 5 martinis. I'm kidding.
It's 3. How many was it that we had? 3.
Okay, period.
3 or 4.
Love that.
Do you think I look drunk?
No.
Good.
No.
Okay. Last question. Spark Notes version, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Someone didn't like me doing the Spark Note version. They said I lost them. So I got ChatGPT to do a Spark Note of this long voice note.
Uh-oh.
So this is what
I love
ChatGPT, ready?
Yeah.
They said, background, you're 23. X is nearly 23. You dated for 1 year. Broke out. Okay, I'm starting over. Background.
Yep.
You're 23. He's 23. Okay? We're just going to say it's you two.
Yeah.
You're 23. He's almost 23. You guys dated each other for 1 year. You broke up 2 months ago.
Okay.
After a year of a relationship. He keeps reaching the fuck out. Annoying, right?
Mm-hmm.
His requests. He moved 2 hours away to London, Ontario, and he's now asking you to visit his Easter and stay at his family's house for 3 to 5 days and to see if you guys can live together.
Okay.
She thinks it's way too soon. Shady M. I don't know where this is. I'm losing it. His friends. Oh,
there's more.
This is the Shady M.
Uh-oh.
So his friend's ex-girlfriend, we'll call it Paul's ex-girlfriend from your hometown.
You lost me.
Okay, you go.
Okay, which one? Shady M?
No, start from the whole Spark No. And that's not even all.
That's a lot.
There's more.
Okay, you're 23. X is nearly 23. Dated. Am I the host now? Hey guys, welcome to Top. Dated 1 year, broke up 2 months ago, but he keeps reaching out. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Noted.
His requests.
We're there.
Moved 2 hours away, now asking you to visit for Easter and to stay 3 to 5 days to see if we can live together way too soon, okay? Shady M. Okay. His friend's ex. His friend's ex. Who the fuck is Shady M? Eminem. His friend's ex-girlfriend from your hometown. Wait, sorry? This doesn't make sense. His friend's ex-girlfriend from your hometown.
ChatGPT has never let me down. Don't you dare talk about chat.
You never.
ChatG.
You never fully trusted her. She's rumored to have dated nearly the entire friend group.
She seems like a bitch.
Cheated repeatedly. And now obsessively watches your social stories.
She? This ex-friend from your hometown?
Yes.
Okay, so we're getting a fucking home wrecker coming.
Oh, and he brings her up constantly. Okay, hold on. We gotta put the drink down. This is getting intense.
Wait, the rest of it is on.
Where?
The next slide?
Jesus! Wait, which one, bitch?
Red flag.
Oh, wait, this whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
ChatGPT went off.
He brings her up constantly, clearly knowing it bothers you. Okay, red flags.
Want to come in to answer this one or no? Special guest appearance.
Joked about bringing girls home on a Mexico trip FaceTime. Okay. Made catty comments about.
Where did Mexico come in?
Made catty comments about your outfit and your best friend's skirt.
What's going on?
What's that scene?
I need a visual.
Yeah, I know. I need someone to draw. Is there a whiteboard in here?
Also, who do you?
Yeah, we do.
No, okay. Wait, no. Okay, camera, follow me, okay? Camera's following me, okay? You come here. I need you to sit right here. We're being the two characters, okay? And I'm gonna draw with my hand. Okay? Start over.
And I'm reading.
Correct.
Okay. So, come sit.
Okay. So,
I need to get comfortable.
Devin Michaels, everybody.
Okay. So you're 23.
So am I.
10 years ago.
Oh, no. I'm 23. He's nearly 23.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Dated 1 year, broke up 2 months ago, but he keeps reaching out. Okay. His requests are that he moved 2 hours away and he's asking you to visit for Easter and stay 3 to 5 days to see if we can live together.
So we broke up, but he wants to see if we can live together, make this work again.
And she thinks it's way too soon.
And I'm like, holy fuck, again? We just broke up.
Right.
Yeah.
Shady M.
I hate Shady M.
Me too. His friend's ex-girlfriend from your hometown, period. You never fully trusted her.
Wait. Whose ex-best friend? Mine or his?
Mine.
His friend's ex-girlfriend from your hometown. So his friends...
We probably grew up together or something.
Okay, this is a crazy story.
His friend's ex-girlfriend. So it's you now.
Okay.
You're the ex-girlfriend.
I'm the ex-girlfriend from your hometown.
Yeah.
You never fully trusted her. She's rumored to have dated nearly the entire friend
You're
group.
shady as M.
I'm Shady M. I'm Shady M. I cheated repeatedly. And now I obsessively watch your stories.
Oh.
He brings me up knowing that it bothers you. Okay, now I got this now. Okay?
Right? This works.
Yes, red flags from ex. Joked about bringing, okay, so to you, he joked about bringing girls home on a Mexico trip FaceTime.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay? He made catty comments about your outfit and your best friend's skirt.
Okay.
Crazy. Uses expensive perks.
Something I would do.
Don't you dare fucking talk about my best friend's skirt.
Amex perks, fancy dinners
Amex?
to lure you back. Okay, so he's trying to make his like
Amex perks is wild. Yo.
Honestly,
Every
every time someone
ChatGPT unfortunately has let you down in this one.
anytime someone has ever tried to woo me with Amex perks, it's worked.
Yeah,
So,
fancy dinners to lure
fancy
you back.
dinners.
You still have to pay for them, but
The current dilemma is that
Not
he's
me.
texting you again about the long weekend to see if we can live together. You must choose. Continue your glow up and leave him in the past. Okay, number 1 is go for the plot. By seeing him this weekend and adding another chapter to this chaotic story. Number 2 is key question. Move on and protect your progress or indulge the drama for one more episode.
no, go for the glow up.
Yeah,
Glow
agreed.
up.
'Cause then you'll have
Say
a
that in the
better-
mic because they won't hear you.
Glow up!
Glow up. Always glow up.
Yes.
If you're glowing up, keep glowing.
And also, like,
Why would
the
you go
fuck
back?
Would you go back?
Why would you go back?
There's so much potential for you. Fuck the friend. Sorry, Shady M. Fuck the friend.
Guys,
Yeah.
You have so much better going for you.
Yes. I think, again, it just goes back
Also,
to
guys,
self-love, though.
She's asking us what to do, and it's before Easter.
Yeah.
So
if
this
they-
is so relevant.
If they broke
Girl,
up.
tell us what you did.
Yeah.
Tell us what you
What
did.
did you do?
If they broke up, why are they thinking about living together?
Yeah, he's weird. You're weird for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're fucking weird.
Something I
Also,
would ask.
you're a bitch.
I'm also a bitch.
I need
You're the-
self-love on my hand, okay? Like, there's a lot going wrong in this.
Yeah, but okay, so basically moral of the story, fucking leave.
Did you read your outro or no?
Oh, no. I saw
How about you
my
read
name.
the outro, but you have to say it in here?
Who, me?
Yeah. No, but say it close.
I will. Thank you, Izzy, for coming on Tall Blonde. I love your energy and perspective. You were so mature.
Thanks.
For everyone listening, you can find Izzy on Instagram at Izzy Santulli and check out the Not So Silent podcast wherever you listen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a review if you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you. Thank you, Izzy. Thanks for
Yay!
Love
Thanks
you
for
guys.
having me on. Woo!
Who's going to stop clapping first?